What's up, everyone? Thanks for tuning in to my channel, Art Walk, and my name's Art. Now walk with me. Today, I wanted to do a review on G.I. Joe's Alvin Kibbe / Breaker, unboxing as well. And we all know that Breaker is a fictional character from the G.I. Joe Real American Hero toy line, comic book, and animated series. He is G.I. Joe's team's original communications officer, which debuted in 1982. Born in Tennessee, ranked corporal in 82, and moved up the ladder to sergeant in 1997. His primary job was infantry. His secondary was communications and technology. Breaker was first released as an action figure in 1982. All the original 16 figures from 82 were released with straight arms. The same figure was re-released in 1983 with swivel arm battle grip, which made it easier for figures to hold their rifles and accessories. A new version of Breaker was released in 1997 as part of the Stars and Stripes Forever box set. Figures of the character in the 25th anniversary line included a bubblegum bubble accessory to coincide with the launch of the movie G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. Breaker first appeared in the Renegades episode The Package. Also, Return of the Arashikage Part 1 and Revelations Part 2. Here's Breaker. Box art looks pretty cool. Cobra Island, Special Missions, Alvin Kibbe. Same box that Baroness came packaged in. Same length and everything, just a few minor details. But that's Breaker on the right on a ram cycle, which looks pretty cool. And I don't know if anybody noticed that when I first saw this box, this headlight reminded me of a clearance sticker, which I thought was hilarious. But here's the front artwork again of Breaker and the ram cycle, which I think is it's pretty cool. Looks awesome. I love all the G.I. Joe artwork, and I've always loved it. And it's cool. I don't get rid of any of my boxes. I generally keep them for storage. Then we all know about the back, how it's got the three maps, or 3 spots of probably hot spots where Joe's what they want to take out, which I think is cool. Okay. Go ahead, I'm gonna crack it open. Don't look like it's a whole bunch of, he didn't come with a whole bunch of accessories, just the helmet and the gun assembly and the bike, which off the jump, I think it's not as good as Baroness. We need another vehicle for the Joes, at least a Jeep. It'd be cool to see that, but let's see. I'm gonna start with the bike first. Bike is not bad. It's pretty cool. It's got a sturdy looking kickstand. Stand pretty good. Detail off the jump is cool. I noticed back in the day with the G.I. Joe packages, they came with the decals, and you put them on yourself, but these are pre-painted, which is cool. It takes the fun out of it though, but still overall it looks cool. The rear light is painted plastic, and I think so is the headlight is too. It's painted to look like glass, but it's just plastic. And the windshield is translucent plastic. Looks pretty cool. Just to add some. It's tinted as well. and then the steering wheel turns with the wheel, and I think that's a cool feature to have. Also, the engine is painted with a little bit of detail. It's not bad. I'm glad it's not just all painted one solid color green like the old school Ram Cycle. All that was green, and then it has some backpacks or some type of packages you can carry on the bike. I can show it to you after I review this one here. Then we got the 2 peg holes for the gun to go on too. The American flag looks pretty cool, like it's worn. You know, it's pretty tight. I know I got enough bikes. I got a whole bunch of bikes in my collection already. I think the speedometer looks pretty detailed. It's kind of cool. I like how they went the extra mile to paint the red in there. It's kind of cool. Not bad, not bad. Glad to have it in the collection. Glad to have it in the collection with the rest of the motorcycles. If I can get it to stand up. All right. Let's see now who's next. I'll get Alvin Kibbe. Alvin Kibbe, yo. Let's see, this is Brecker right here. He's pretty plain. You know, you would think they would have, you know, gave him a little bit more oomph to him. Maybe some patches or some pockets. I guess I said it got enough in his vest. And his vest, it doesn't look like it comes off. It don't come off. It's a fixed piece. So, you know, if you want to cut it, take it off, you probably have to cut it off. And the vest, it hampers his ability to use that butterfly joint. Let's see, he's got the general articulation. You know, he got a little bit of a rock, a tilt in his head. Goes back about that far, which is cool. You got to be able to look up when he's on that motorcycle. Let's see what else. I see he's got pin. He's not pinless, which is, you know, it's fine with me. Again, the general articulation, double jointed, bicep swivel, a thigh swivel. Joe's got the drop down, double jointed knees. He's got an ankle pivot, hinges up about that much. That's not bad. You can hinge down pretty good. This guy he reminds me of Mysterio, Quentin Beck. He can pass for a Quentin Beck Mysterio head sculpt. They should consider doing that. I think that would work. That would work. All right, that's Alvin Kibbe and a Ram Cycle. I think it looks pretty good. You know, I'm just gonna I have a display somewhere with the rest of my Joes or whatnot. But let me get the rest of accessories out of here. Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with the Joes. And if you're lucky, you might be able to catch Breaker on sale. I heard they're on sale at Target, which, you know, it is what it is. I think I like the detail on his helmet. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. I think Breaker came with a backpack too. That was his radio. But nowadays it's more futuristic, so his radio is in his headset, which I think is cool. And I like the colored visor too. Add some character to it. Two-tone, green and gray. So I think it's cool. Let's get it on him. See how it fits. And you can tilt it, push it down to where it covers his eyes. Make it look like it's really fits him better. I think it looks pretty cool. Could take some highlight paints maybe and bring out the glass detail and more of it in his headset. Maybe take some highlighted paint and paint some foam color on there just to highlight it, to bring it out. Paint, you'd be surprised what paint can do. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Let's see. Let me get him in a better pose. I want to try to get him on a bike too. to see how he looks on a bike. Because I could see maybe posing him, keeping him on a bike as well. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the colors. Olive green. Let me see if I can get him on his bike. Get him in a good pose. And this is my first copy of this guy. So sometimes with the Joes, you just be patient. And you can find a comfortable pose for him. That looks really good on your display. Let's see here. And I noticed his fists are pretty tight too, so you might have to loosen them up a little bit. I should have done that before I put it on screen, but I think it's fine. A little finagling sometimes. Never hurt nobody. Yeah, I love the G.I. Joe. Okay. Takes me back to when I was a kid. Okay. All right. Let me do this off camera and get them a lot more secure. Sometimes I notice these drop down features kind of getting away, because then his thighs are too far down and then his legs don't want to fit right on his bike. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. Just trying to get him on a good pose for you. I think that's pretty cool. All he needs is a gun. It would have been nice if he came with a gun. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I think Baron still has him hands down. His articulation, again, is just the general articulation, nothing spectacular. Accessories is what you see, I think the highlight of this combo pack is the Ram cycle. It's really cool. I'll say ranking it out of a 10, I give it about an 8. I think he need a sidearm, and maybe a rifle as well too, and maybe even a backpack would help. But let's see here. And then this is the backdrop, the artwork that came in his box, and I thought it was really pretty cool. It's Cobra Island, but it's got the blue background, blue tinted shade to it to represent G.I. Joe. I want to get this gun assembled too, so I want to put it on there. I think that's the only thing that I'm missing is the Gatling gun. Here's a Gatling gun right here. I think it's pretty cool. Look like it's got some articulation in the barrels. If you have some fire effects, you could probably get it to fit inside. And this gun reminds me of an Amazon exclusive roadblock what he carries. It might even be, but who knows? I don't have an exclusive roadblock, so I couldn't tell you. It seems simple. It fits in. And you peg it. It's got some peg holes there. Okay. Let's see if this feels fine. All right. This looks cool. Almost forgot about this. And again, the detail on it is plain. It could have been a little bit added, some more highlights to it or whatnot. It's not bad. I'm not gonna complain. Let's see if we can get it hooked up. Okay, he's just casual on the bike. I don't have his feet behind the peg, but it seems easier to do it that way. Easier if you want it to be, has to have him displayed on a diorama. He's easily can get off the bike. I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna grab my old Ram cycle. Let's see, here's the older 1982. So we put the decals on ourselves, and the motor was no detail or anything. It was just flat green, and then it came with the pockets and whatnot. And this one's still in pretty good shape. And they didn't have handlebars. They had these clips that you put your hands, that they put their hands into, which I think is pretty cool. One thing about this is gun's broken. So the peg in the back is fine, but the peg in the front is broken. So, and then I don't know if this ram cycle came with breaker back then. I thought it was. I thought rock and roll maybe came with it, but I'm not sure. It's been a long time, old age. But hey, you guys, I'm glad you were able to tune in to this G.I. Joe review of Alvin Kibbe / Breaker. Again, I think he's pretty cool, and if you're lucky, you can find him on clearance or somewhere on discount. But overall, again, I think it's an 8. I love G.I. Joe, and brings back a lot of good memories for me, and I love them to have them in my display. I love them to have them around, and I love the message that they bring. Always, something constructive. Don't let kids play with lighters. Don't play with knives. There's always something in our lives, to try to keep us in a going forward or a positive direction of life, especially all things that we're going through right now. Again, guys, I'm glad that you were able to walk with me, and I hope you can hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, please do. And again, guys, thanks for walking with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.